Grabe guys, ang ganda. Ano masasabi sa Abominable, ma?
Ganda?
Ang ganda niya guys. Sobrang recommended namin siya. Ako I recommended so much. Napayak ako. Hi guys! Magdidikta naman kami ni Mother. Pasok tayo dito. Wow, Christmas na! Ang ganda ng mga ornaments nila guys. Maganda na ba kayo sa Christmas? Try nga natin dyan, Mama. Guys, hindi pa namin natatry dito. Yan o, yung coco na yan. Laging maraming pila dyan eh. I-try nga natin dyan one time. Laging mahaba pila dyan guys. Anong panonoorin natin, Ma? Hindi, syempre. Alam na namin ang panoorin namin. We are waiting for this movie. Joker. I hope maganda tong movie na to. Si Mama. We waited for this movie guys. Kaya excited na kaming manood. At baka manoodin kami ng another movie kasi mukhang may cartoon movie at si Mother gustong-gusto niya yung mga cartoon movie. Mag-request yan mamaya ng isa pa. Ang mga now showing ngayon. Yan yung mga showing ngayon. Walang masyadong tao ngayon. Ito na guys, Cinema 5 sa Atmos Theater. Kaya may free popcorn na naman kami. Walang masyadong tao ngayon. Hindi lang ako sanay na ganitong yung tao dito. Usually kasi talaga ang daming tao dito. D23. Thank you. 23-24 tayo na. 2 minutes. Kaya manonood ulit kami ng palabas guys. Napapanood lang namin ng Abominable. Grabe guys, ang ganda. Ano masasabi sa Abominable, Ma?
Ganda?
Ang ganda niya guys. Sobrang recommended namin siya. Ako I recommended so much. Napayak ako. Umiyak ako sa last part. Ang ganda niya guys. Ang ganda niya. Ayun si Abominable. Gusto ko si Abominable. Ayun si Abominable. Ang ganda niya guys. Ay guys, watch this. Watch this. Ayan guys, ang ganda nito. Grabe. Guys, ang ganda ng Abominable. As in, ang ganda niya. It's so positive. It's so good. It's for the whole family. It's for the whole family. And if you have a very rich imagination, oh my gosh, you will love this. The colors, the story. Oh my gosh. It's a feast to the eyes.
Sa'yo, no?
Order kami ng takeout, guys. Pangkain mamaya. Mamayang midnight snack. As I was saying kanina, ang ganda ng Abominable. Hindi ko na-expect na ganun siya. Maging kaganda. Ano? Yes, ang ganda ng pagkakagawa, guys. Expected mo bang ganun kaganda yun, Ma? Hindi, grabe, guys. Ang ganda niya. Ang ganda niya talaga. It was so unexpected. Para siyang Disney and Studio Ghibli combined. Ganun yung feel niya. It will capture your imagination.
Abominable is about a girl named Yi who found a Yeti on a rooftop. She named the Yeti Everest because it kept on looking on a Mount Everest billboard. So Yi understood that the tallest mountain in the world is the Yeti's home. Yi, together with her 2 friends, made an exciting journey to the Himalayas to help Everest be reunited with his family. By the way, what's a Yeti? A Yeti is also known as Abominable Snowman. It is a legend in the Himalayan mountains of an ape-like creature taller than an average human. Although I love the film very much, I have a problem with the title. It has a negative connotation. Why use a negative word for a movie targeted for the young and young at heart? Abominable means detestable, hateful, causing moral revulsion, unpleasant. The movie is far from that. So why name a movie that? The title should be Everest. The word evokes positive feelings. And coincidentally, my hunch was right. Upon reading info about the film, I learned that the original title was Everest. For me, they should have retained the title. Anyway, aside from the title, I don't have any problems with the film. It's so beautiful. I didn't expect it to be that good. And as I've said, the movie has a Disney and Studio Ghibli feel to it. Their adventure reminded me of My Neighbor Totoro. The feels is like that to me. But this one is more colorful. The use of colors is amazing. It's a feast to the eyes. I hope there's part 2 of the movie. I want Yi, Ping, and Jin to visit Everest in Mount Everest. I don't want their adventures to stop. They're friends after all. Chloe Bennet is the voice of Yi, Albert Tsai as Peng, Tenzing Norgay Trainor as Jin. The movie was released in the US on September 27 and received favorable views. The budget of the film was $75 million and so far, it has grossed over $82.3 million.
Sa Joker, Mama, nagustuhan mo yung Joker?
Pag lang, alam mo ang Joker niya, totoo yung story yan. Totoo story na buhay yan.
Yan na tayo, Ma. Yan na tayo. About the Joker. Ay, grabe, guys. Siguro, one of the most unforgettable moments si Joker, yung pinatay ni Joker si Moray while doing the live show. Ay, grabe, guys. As in, na-shock ako talaga doon. Na-shock ako sa scene na yun. Another unforgettable scene, yung pinatay niya yung psychiatrist niya at the end. Ay, grabe, guys. Joaquin Phoenix is so good.
The film Joker depicts how the person of Joker came to be. His real name is Arthur Fleck. He worked as a clown and dreamed of being a stand-up comedian. I am amazed by Joaquin Phoenix in this movie. I like the commitment he showed for his character. I have such respect to actors who do not mind looking and glamorous for their roles. However, I find many parts slow. Maybe those were deliberate to make the audience feel how mundane and aimless Joker's life had been. I am shocked when Joker shot Moray during a live show and when he killed his psychiatrist while he is in a mental institution. However, I find it endearing how he cared for his mother until the incident in the hospital. For me, the Joker dancing in the stairs to the song of Gary Glitter's Rock and Roll Part 2 is an iconic movie scene. That's the moment when Arthur died and became the Joker. Good song, good camera shots, and good execution from Joaquin Phoenix equals awesomeness. However, I'm unsure of how I feel about the movie as a whole. It's quite sad. Although I like horror movies, I'm just not into the dark, violent stuff. In horror movies, goodness prevails. Evil is defeated or evil is contained. That part I like a lot. But in dark movies like this, evil lingers. I do not like that feeling. I don't like the idea that the character cannot overcome his personal darkness. I agree with its R16 rating because it might inspire violence from people with dark tendencies. And if you remember the mass shooting during a screening of The Dark Knight Rises in the US, the cinema where that happened refused to screen the Joker. There's also increase in police visibility in cinema areas in Los Angeles and New York. Even the US Army warned its members of potential violence while Joker is on its theater run. However, there's still a positive thing that the movie communicated to its audience: the importance of tackling mental illness. We have to be serious addressing depression, abuse, trauma, because these conditions affect society as a whole. We also need to be kind to everyone we meet. We do not know the internal struggles people are going through. Our kind words, kind gestures may help strangers or people around us hold on to their fight. The film also highlighted that everyone needs love. Arthur Fleck, or the Joker, expressed it in the film. He wanted parental love, and most of all, he wanted to love and be loved by someone special to him. The film's budget was $55 to $70 million, and so far it has grossed to over $281.6 million worldwide. The film also received accolades in Toronto International Film Festival and Venice Film Festival. Aside from Joaquin Phoenix, Robert De Niro, Zazzy Beetz, and Francis Conroy also starred in The Joker.
Ma, nagawa mo. Merienda tayo guys. Clam chowder ma. Sarap. Sarap. Merienda tayo guys. Nandito na naman kami sa Kenny Rogers kasi gusto kasi ni mama yung Korean muffin. Tapos nag-order na rin ng soup. Kasi gusto niya na mainit. Pero, iinom din kami ng milk tea.
Pwede na mag-ipitin yun.
If you like this video, like and subscribe to Anarina TV so you're always updated on my latest content. Thank you for watching and watch my other videos too.